Jeff Beck from Blow by Blow. Highway Jam. Good evening. How are you tonight? My name is Bill Gerlog, and I'll be playing the music for you till 2 a.m. If you can stick around until then, it's 20 minutes past 10 o'clock. We also heard Fallen Angel from King Crimson and the Mahavishnu Orchestra, One Word. This is Eloy from Germany. Eloy. It's called The Light from Deep Darkness, a German band. Some really fine music here at KCR in San Diego, 98.9 FM Mission Cable and 550 AM here at San Diego State University. Hope you're ready for a lot of really good music tonight. If you got something that you'd like to hear, give me a call. Our phone number here is 286-6982. I'm going to try to get into a lot more European bands. I've got a new album by Steve Hillage, who played with a band called Gong, and he also played with Kahn, K-A-H-N. My name is Bill Gerlog, and I'll be here with you until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Sunday evening at 6, KCR presents Concert Canadienne, a show which features the talents of rock artists from Canada. Learn about rock music and musicians from the North on Concert Canadienne, this Sunday at 6, here on KCR.
This week, delve into the jazz rock sounds of Doug Riley and Dr. Music on KCR's Concert Canadienne, Sunday night at 6 in the morning. Last Stand Before. Armageddon. That band includes Keith Ralph on vocals and harmonica, singer and composer with the original British blues group the Yardbirds. And he was also the founder, producer, and composer with the original Renaissance. Also, Martin Pugh, I think it's how it's pronounced, P-U-G-H. He plays electric and acoustic guitar. He was the lead guitar on Rod Stewart's album, the Rod Stewart album, and he's also been playing with England's Steam Hammer. Bobby Caldwell does the drumming. He was formerly with Johnny Winter and also played with Captain Beyond. And Louis Sonamo, bass guitar and originator of the electric bowed bass guitar. He was originally with Renaissance and also Steam Hammer. A fine aggregation of talent, the band Armageddon. We heard the Eagles in One of These Nights from their latest album right before that, and began with Eloy, The Light from Deep Darkness, from their second album called Floating. 10:49 is the time. If you're 18 or under 18 and getting married, you'll need court permission. The court will also require premarital counseling. To set up an appointment, call the San Diego County Probation Department Premarital Counseling Program. Call them at 565-3401. That's 565-3401 or 565-3257. My name is Bill Gerlog, and this is KCR. It's 11:02, and this is KCR. In San Diego. Steve Hillage, the name of the artist. The album is called Fish Rising, and we heard the Salmon Song. Steve Hillage is a musician that's been around quite a bit. He played with Gong, played with a band called Khan. Neither one of those two bands got too much popularity in this country. Gong released a couple of albums. Khan, I believe, had one album out called Space Shanty that was only available on import, and it was a great one, released in 1972. Some excellent, excellent music. I don't know about you, but that's the first time I've heard Salmon Song or anything from that album, and I like it. I like it a lot. Hatfield in the North, right before that. A couple of selections going out to La Mesa. Fal de Ral and Shaving is Boring. Dave Stewart, who plays organ for Hatfield in the North, also plays on that Steve Hillage album. It's 11:11. My name is Bill Gerlog, and we are KCR in San Diego. An exhibition of works by California artist Dwayne Valentine will continue through April 3rd in the downstairs galleries of the La Jolla Museum of Contemporary Art. This exhibition includes polyester sculpture, drawings, and photographs. A highlight of the show is a special work created in the museum by the artist, especially for this exhibition. If you'd like some further information, call 454-0183. This is Curved Air. Cadenza, Daryl Way's Wolf, available only on import. Curved Air right before that, and a song called Young Mother. Daryl Way's playing violin on that album. Steve Hillage, and a brand new album right before 11 o'clock, and the Salmon Song on KCR in San Diego. Good evening. I hope you're enjoying the music. If you are, give me a call, 286-6982. If you're not, give me a call too. I can take it. Whether it's medicine, dentistry, nursing, or any one of a number of health professions, a health career education costs money. If professional health training is part of your future, now's the time to learn about the federal loan and scholarship programs that can help you out. For further information, KCR suggests you write to the Health Resources Administration, Bethesda, Maryland, 20014. And make sure you do it today. This is Rick Wakeman.
Can you tell me where my country lies? Said the unicorn to his true love's eyes. It lies with me, cried the Queen of Maybe. For her merchandise he traded in his prize. in the crowd.